The summer of 2025 scorched the Vietnamese countryside as Lan returned to her grandmother's village. The ancestral home stood unchanged, mossy roof, heavy wooden pillars, and a silence older than memory. Inside, Lan tended to her ailing grandmother, but her attention kept drifting to an antique mirror in the sleeping chamber. Its frame, carved with phoenixes and lotuses, was dark with age. The glass, clouded and dreamlike, seemed to absorb light. At night, the mirror drew her in, its presence magnetic and mysterious. Lan wondered about the faces it had reflected, the secrets it kept. Her grandmother never spoke of it, only smiling knowingly when Lan asked. The mirror became Lan's silent companion, its carvings shifting in the lamplight, as if waiting for something, or someone. In the quiet of the ancestral home, the mirror's secrets began to stir. One night, Lan awoke to a faint, sorrowful humming from the mirror's corner. Compelled, she approached. The air grew cold, the song haunting. She gazed into the glass, her reflection blurred, and for a heartbeat, another woman's face appeared behind hers, long hair, old-fashioned ao dye. The vision vanished, but the haunting presence lingered. Strange things followed. Weeping from the mirror, a scent of jasmine, objects subtly moved, a long black hair on her pillow. The fear was real, but so was a deep, aching pity. The spirit felt lost, not malevolent. Lan became obsessed, tracing the mirror's carvings by day, speaking softly to its glass by night. Sometimes the woman's face flickered over her own, eyes brimming with ancient sorrow. The mirror was a prison, and Lan felt herself drawn into its story. The boundary between Lan and the spirit was fading. Lan realized the spirit's sorrow was a plea for justice. Lan knew she couldn't ignore Nu's suffering. Guided by duty and compassion, she learned of a ritual to free a spirit bound by injustice, one that required entering the mirror's world. On the night of the full moon, Lan prepared incense-burning water offered her grandmother, sleeping unaware. She touched the mirror, it pulsed with warmth. Chanting the elder's words, Lan felt herself pulled forward, stepping through the glass into swirling mist. She emerged in a spectral version of the village colors, muted, edges blurred. By a lotus pond sat the woman from the mirror Nu, shimmering and sorrowful. Lan had crossed into a realm of memory and pain. Now she would face the ghost at the heart of the mirror. The final confrontation awaited. Lan approached Nu, her heart heavy with borrowed grief. Nu's story poured out forbidden love, betrayal, and a century of voiceless suffering. To be freed, Nu's truth had to be carried back to the living, but the mirror demanded a price. A soul could only leave if another took its place. Lan faced an impossible choice, her life for Nu's freedom. She thought of her family, her future, but Nu's pain eclipsed her own desires. With resolve, Lan offered herself. She took Nu's hand, whispering, "Be at peace." Light enveloped Nu, her sorrow lifting as she faded from the mirror's world. Lan felt herself dissolving, the living world slipping away. In the ancestral home, her grandmother awoke, miraculously healed, and gazed at the now clear mirror, a single tear tracing her cheek. The mirror's secret was finally laid to rest, at the cost of a granddaughter's love and sacrifice.